Hello everybody and welcome to my new series, Let's Play City Skylines Natural Disasters, or let's just play City Skylines. It all works the same. Anyways, I was supposed to have this up last week. Unfortunately, with all my excuses, getting sick was probably the top one, and I didn't want to record while I was not able to barely even sit in a chair. I feel much better, contrary to the sound of my voice. I feel like I'm about to lose it. But that is why I'm trying to record everything today, because I'm already behind. I'm going to be out of state in a couple weeks, and I'm not going to be able to record, or want to record at least, when I'm with my family. So please excuse my voice and if I have a little bit of a cough. Today is not going to be episode 1. Today is simply episode 0. We're going to kind of look at the different natural disasters that can happen in City Skylines. This town I made with my brother. It's not a great town. Listen, look at this. It's not this. It started with this area, this plot, and then I'm in basically a oh my god, sand map. Sandbox mode, and I bought this little island because I know there's tsunamis and I thought it would be really cool to do that. Well, then my brother got this grand idea to build kind of a little town right over here, and then I have my little industrial area over here, so it's all good. I did have to test this out earlier, so there is a sinkhole right there. Don't mind it. just ignore it. So basically there's a few objects in City Skylines that will help you prevent natural disasters. Let's see, where's the first? The first one is the police. Yeah, okay, here we go. Or firefighters, whatever. The first one is a disaster response unit. Basically, these people are going to help you clear rubble, rescue survivors, all that great stuff. It also has helicopters that can get people when you can't get them, I guess. The small emergency shelter, it covers a pretty wide range of people. Like 10,000, I think. So there are buses, and you can set up the bus line to evacuate your town. And I'll show you kind of how that works here in a minute. You also have a large one, which fits like this one fits 10,000, but what does this one fit? Oh, this one only fits 1,000. This one fits 10,000. I read that wrong. A radio tower helps notify your citizens of an upcoming disaster. As you can see, well, this is a small one. This is the coverage of the small one, pretty much. So that's what that one looks like. This is a big one here that I placed, but the big one covers much more. But obviously, it's probably more expensive. We have an earthquake sensor, which I've got a few. Basically, again, it covers and will let you know if there is a possible earthquake that can happen. We have a tsunami buoy, which these can also let you know if a tsunami is going to happen. I have them over here, and then when my brother built this area, we never placed them, but we've like destroyed this map so many times that this place actually never gets warned. So, yeah. There's also a weather radar, also called a Doppler radar. We already have one placed. It is I've been playing Planet Coaster, and I'm not like there yet. Our weather radio is right over here, or weather radar is right over there. And then you also can get a deep space radar, which will help you identify possible meteor showers that happen. There's also, maybe it's on their fire. Yes. There is a fire watchtower for forest fires. There's also a fire helicopter that can help you put out all these forest fires if they do start from lightning storms and whatnot. I think that's it for the natural disasters. Basically, how your shelters work, because I already spawned in a meteor shower, we can activate the shelter and people will go to the shelter. And then this just gives you kind of a report. Congratulations, I didn't suffer any damage. So, let's have some fun destroying stuff. Okay, let's start with... And we're going to reload this map probably multiple times, so have no fear. Let's just start with a forest fire. I'm just going to do one right about here. Now, let me get over here. It'll probably spawn me in. As you can see, there's a helicopters going somewhere. I don't know where they're going. You can also set your game to have natural disasters just spawn, so you don't spawn these. But my brother, when he would play the SimCity back in the day, he would make these very elaborate towns and then just destroy them. So I'm really glad that a better game kind of came out, City Skylines, and made it more like a better possibility to have fun with these things. So I did put my fire here, didn't I? Oh, shoot! Is that where I put my fire? What the hell happened here? I didn't think I put my fire over here. Well, you know, stuff happens. There's lots of fires going on over here. But you kind of get the point of a forest fire. It just kind of starts and then it spreads. So let me load up a new game and, or not a new game, but reload this town. And that way we can definitely see some more ones. But a forest fire, as you understand, just spreads. Okay, we've loaded up a new game. I kind of wanted to see, like, why did this one burn up? Was it my fault? I don't think so. Okay, well, it must have been. Okay, so the next one on our list is... What did we do? Oh, I think we did fire. Whatever, fire, you understand. Let's do a building collapse. Let's see. There she is. I like doing the big buildings. Okay, let's see what kind of happens with this. As you can see, it just collapsed randomly. Sometimes when you get like more city kind of buildings, it will go onto the rubble will go onto the whatchamacallit? The road. Lightning, let's do... I don't know, I guess we could do like right over... And of course you can always make these like way worse, which, duh.
Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Okay, so the lady will tell you if you have the radio, the tsunami buoys, any of those prevention, not really preventions, but alert, disaster alerting devices, it's going to tell you kind of what they expect. This is where you can send people to these evacuation places. We're not going to do that because it's a thunderstorm. Duh. Look at all my pollution down here. But what I like about the thunderstorms is it will rain. Whatever, finish the sewage problem. Told you guys, this was like, when I say a quick build, it probably took me an hour to build all this, but I didn't like, I don't know. They're telling me to send people. Okay, so now you see it's raining. One of the really cool things that I enjoy about this is when you set on the day-night cycle, at night when there's a thunderstorm, I spawned in a tornado, and it was like the coolest thing. It was so realistic. It was awesome. I don't think that was a lightning bolt. Oh, okay, here we go. Now it's
A thunderstorm is battering the city. Stay indoors until the storm has passed.
So as you see, a lightning bolt just shocked our statue over here, our Statue of Liberty. Oh, she's on fire. She's on fire! So, with the lightning bolts, they can cause fires, which, as you can see, will cause buildings to catch on fire, and, of course, the vegetation around it. Yeah, so... Okay, let's see. Is there any other minor one we can do? Let's see, so... Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and load a game again because sometimes the thunderstorm will get in my way. So let's load this back up. Again, I'm really excited about this, game. I probably won't be very good at making these towns because, like, when I make towns, I typically, like, games like this, I tend to sandbox a lot, just because I'm not very good at planning these things, but I think we'll be okay. So what I wanted to do next is, let me show you what a sinkhole does. Let's see. I want to do it. Let's do it like right here. But as you can imagine, if you did... No, I don't. Hang on. I want to do it where there's... Let's go to the industrial area. That'll be good. Okay. So, you could do it like this.
Geologists predict that a sinkhole could strike at any minute. Residents should take precautionary measures.
It's going to zoom me back out, so I don't even know why I'm worried about this yet, but... Okay. Excuse me, the medicine I took for my cold it makes me a little yawny, but nothing I can't handle. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
A sinkhole has occurred somewhere in the city. Stay out of harm's way and contact authorities with any information.
So, I love how, like, it collapses. The way it collapses is just, like, so realistic. And it shows you, like, roads are destroyed. So, as you can see, there are, oh, shoot. Just rubble on the road. Something else my brother and I were doing with sinkholes is we were doing, because a meteor can make a crater and stuff, we actually were able to get these filled with water from, like, tsunamis. So it was kind of cool because we made, like, a man-made lake, if you will. So it was really, that was kind of fun. But, yeah. So, real quick, I'm going to do, an earthquake. The earthquake, I'm going to spawn, we'll spawn the tsunami over here eventually. The tsunamis take a little bit of time, so I want to do the earthquake. I think I want to do the earthquake, we'll do it right here. Because it will create, earthquakes will create tsunamis. Same with meteors, and I will show you that here shortly.
Warning. Experts predict an earthquake could hit the area soon.
She's very overdramatic. Okay. The tsunami, like I said, will take a long time to spawn. Most of them happen pretty quickly, I should say. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wait, let me zoom back in.
An earthquake
this.
is occurring.
Look at the crack.
Don't
Look.
panic and
Look
wait
at
for
these
help if you are in
waves
the
here.
affected area.
Look. This is what I'm talking about. This is what causes the tsunami. See? Again, I like how it'll fill up with a creek. So, these people kind of got spared, so that was lucky to them. But, like, look at this. Trying to see where the best tsunami is going to go. Looks like it's going that way. Oh, no. We got a good one over here. Let's look at our little bridge. Oh man, it's coming close, guys. Okay, well. It didn't cause too much damage, but, anyways, so let's reload her up. I'm going to blow my nose, so please forgive the nastiness. No, I'm not. I'm not going to blow my nose. Okay. All right. So we've done the earthquake. We've done this. I want to do a meteor really quick, and then we'll do a tsunami. For the meteor, the best place I'm going to spawn this, just to show you like the best effects. I like doing it right there, because it typically does show a really good like kind of effect with a meteor.
Astrologists report
And then we've got tornado and a tsunami.
Strike the city in the near future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
I should be evacuating, but I'm totally not thinking about it. Excuse me, y'all. Usually they don't think this. Oh, here it comes. I can hear it. Yes. These can also cause a pretty good tsunami, as you can see right here.
Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
That fucked up my city. Excuse my language, but it did. Excuse me. I swear, okay, I'm not dying that much. What I love about the waves, though, is I love that they take the cars away. Well, those cars drove through, and I feel like that's not right, but... Oh, there they go. There they go. They're getting pushed now. So... But, I mean, look how massive that was. So, as you can imagine, the tsunami gonna be crazy. the next one I want to use is I'm going to go ahead and do the tornado. What I will do right about here, I think is where we'll spawn it. I think the tornado looks outstanding in this game. I'm a person that comes from Kansas where, you know, we take tornado warnings and things like that. Well, actually, we take it semi-seriously, but that's a bit of an inside joke if you're from the Midwest. But,
seek shelter immediately if any is available.
But, I do enjoy, how they did the tornadoes in this game. Now, realistically, doubt there would be a tornado on an island, but it is always possible, so. Where's the tornado?
A tornado has touched down in the area.
There she is.
Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Let's get in here. Look at that master. Look at it. And the thing about let me explain something about the tornadoes in this game. So, most of the other things that we have spawned have hit the target that it has been spawned upon. Tornadoes don't just hit their target if you spawn them, they just kind of do their own thing, as you're going to see. I did not intend for this building to get destroyed, but it's going to get destroyed. I mean, it's gone. There she goes. And she's gone. But as you can see, it's gonna wave and weave and wobble. It does not have an intended purpose on one single thing to destroy.
Warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Is a thunderstorm warning like? Oh my gosh, the thunderstorm! I think this was a random one, so that's funny. So, as you can see, destruction is happening. It is intense. What I love also is with most of these disasters, I like the power. First of all, I also like the power flashes. Very nice touch. Okay, I'm trying to get at one. Here we go. Okay, this is an ambulance. It was gonna go get first aid, but as you see, it gets sucked up. And a lot of times when you get like civilians, their little buoy is gonna say confused. And then see, they're just dropping cars. Plop, 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 plop. There they are. Plop, plop, plop. How cool is that? Look at this sucker go. I mean, look at this. As I said, its intended purpose was to spawn and hit this area, and I mean, it's destroying.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available. Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days. Citizens are advised to stay indoors. Meteorologists are issuing a thunderstorm warning for the coming days.
Like, look at that.
Citizens are advised to stay indoors.
Seriously? This is, again, why you want your disaster response unit. For sure. Let's load in one more time to check out the tsunami. Okay, with the tsunami, you have to be prepared that it's going to take a little bit. So, let's go get it started here. My brother and I are we're crazy, but we always set up the this area for the tsunami. So, because it probably shows the best. Now, you could do one out in the middle of the ocean. It doesn't really do too much. we'll go ahead and just, we'll do that. Okay, so now tsunamis, again, like I said, they will take a long time. In this case, we'll be able to see it, if I could adjust my camera right here. You should be able to see it kind of come out. So we'll put it on top speed really quick. Again, you could also, what we had been doing was doing earthquakes, sinkholes, and meteors kind of out here, and it spawns a tsunami. So, while the tsunami one's cool, it just sometimes takes a really long time. So, you know, which is okay. Now, next episode, we will be starting our own city. I don't think we're going to be doing the scenarios that came with this expansion pack, just because it's been a really long time since I used to just actually play by the rules, if you will. So I really just kind of want to start a new town and just get used to it. Maybe we could do some other things later. So we'll see. So, oh, yep, there's the lake. Did you just see the boat go over it? That's about where it's at. It's really coming in now. You're going to actually get a chance to see the water go out. Oh, boat. Oh, God, boat. I would not have just gone right up there. Okay, as you can see, the water right here is starting to recede out, and then it's going to come back in. When it starts coming back in, I'll slow it down. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Now let's just... There you go. Look at this. There's a little high school right here.
The Coast Guard is warning of a tsunami approaching the area. Residents should avoid roads and waterfronts.
Girl, you is overreacting. It ain't that bad.
A tsunami has struck the city. Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
Oh my God. Listen to that. Oh my God. Look at it. Oh God. Look at the cars. Look at the cars. Look at that. It just wiped out that part of my city, and it's going to, it just, like the tornado, it will keep going. Like, it's hitting my airport, it's going to be hitting my industrial area, and sometimes, if it has a good intensity enough, it's going to hit over here. So, I mean, it most certainly, like, it doesn't end. And as you can see, there's even another wave going out. So sometimes they cause
tsunami has struck the city.
More issues.
Take caution and avoid roads and waterfronts until the water recedes.
So I definitely think
the Forest Service has stated that there is a risk of an imminent forest fire in the area. Residents are advised to avoid forested areas.
Well, that's something I didn't spawn. But I definitely think the tornado and the tsunami are probably the two worst things that can happen to your city. Because they're both like with a meteor, it has a destination. It has like a little area. Even if it's a big meteor, it's still like that area is the only one impacted. So even if it hit like your power plant, screw it. Make a new power plant. Like, you're okay. This just destroys like so many things. I mean, look at all these like waves. There's one, there's two. I'm not really worried about this forest fire situation because wherever it's at, that could happen, because I really feel like the tsunami situation will take care of it. So that is the basis of City Living, or not City, I am so sorry, I have 2 games that begin with City. City Skylines, the natural disasters. Next week, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start Blank. We're going to get a town going, and it's going to be great. So please like and subscribe. Comment for suggestions and feedback down below. Also follow me on all my social medias. Links are in the description below. You guys stay healthy. Please don't mind my voice. Hopefully it gets better next week. You guys have an amazing week. I'll see you next time. Bye.